Welcome back friends, tuendelee na discussion yetu kuhusu organic chemistry. Na katika kipindi kilichopita tulikuwa na discuss kuhusu acyl chloride kama derivatives of carboxylic acid. Katika kipindi hichi tunaenda kuendelea na acid anhydride. Acid anhydride hawa ni derivatives of carboxylic acid ambao wanakuwa na functional group ya R, C double O, then oxygen, C double O, another R inakuwa. So the R, that means the alkyl group in these two sites, they can be different. Lakini hapo katikati kuna functional group kama ile. So ni C double bond oxygen, then oxygen, C double bond oxygen, like this way. They are called the acid anhydride. So this type of acid derivatives is formed when a molecule of water is eliminated from two molecules of carboxylic acid. That means there is condensation reaction between two carboxylic acid. Condensation reaction is a reaction ambayo ina involve the removal of water molecule. Kuna reaction hapo ina remove one water molecule na tunaunganisha carboxylic molecules mbili. Methanoic acid is an exception because condensation of two molecules of methanoic acid gives carbon monoxide. Inatupa carbon monoxide. Haitupi kama ambavyo tunge expect. Haitupi acid anhydride kama ambavyo tunge expect. Kwa hiyo that is an exceptional as compared to other acids ambazo tukizifanyia condensation basi other acids zenyewe zinatupa acid anhydride. Kwa hiyo methanoic acid ni exceptional, wakati other carboxylic acid tukizifanyia condensation zinatoa only acid anhydride, while methanoic acid inatupa carbon monoxide. So acid anhydride had the functional group hii hapa ambayo nilidraw nikasema we have R, then C double O oxygen, then C double O R. Nomenclature of acid anhydride. The name of carboxylic acid is retained except that the word acid is replaced by the word anhydride. For example, instead of saying acetic acid, we say acetic anhydride. That means huku ilikuwa ni acetic acid na huku acetic acid, so itakuwa acetic anhydride au ethanoic anhydride. While kama tuna functional group tofauti huku na huku, this will be, kwa mfano kunaona kuna ethanoic propanoic anhydride, maana kwa upande mmoja ni ethanoic, upande mwingine ni propanoic. Lakini kama zinko zinafanana, yani huku ingekuwa propanoic na huku propanoic, carbon huku unaona kama carbon 3 propanoic acid ilikuwa, huku carbon 2 ilikuwa ethanoic acid. So ndo maana kuna ethanoic propanoic, unaona. Kwa hiyo ethanoic propanoic anhydride imeanza kutajwa ile yenye carbon chache mfuata yenye carbon nyingi. Then you may have like this one, it is benzoic anhydride or benzene carboxylic anhydride, because hii hapa imetokana na combination of two benzoic acids. And then tuna propanoic anhydride made up of the combination of the two propanoic acids. It is propanoic anhydride. Is only some few examples of the acid anhydride molecules. But also in this next page we have the continuation of the acid anhydride molecules. Unaona kuna butanoic anhydride ambayo tuna butanoic acid zimecombine, na tuna ethanoic benzene carboxylic anhydride. Ethanoic benzene carboxylic anhydride. Manake jina acid palipotakiwa kukaa acid inakaa anhydride, ila vingine vyote vina remain the same. Ilipotakiwa kukaa benzene carboxylic ethanoic benzene carboxylic acid, basi inakuwa ethanoic benzene carboxylic anhydride. Actually hatuna compound ambayo ni ethanoic benzene carboxylic acid. Kwa sababu gani? Kwa sababu kama ni ethanoic acid ingekuwa peke yake na benzene carboxylic acid ingekuwa peke yake. But this is the combination of these two molecules called is water molecule pembeni. Let's move to laboratory preparation of this acid anhydride. Acid anhydride can be generally prepared by the reaction of the anhydrous sodium salt of carboxylic acid. Reaction of the anhydrous sodium salt of carboxylic acid with acid chloride. Kwa hiyo tunareactisha anhydrous salt ya acid pamoja na acid chloride au acid chloride, so we get acid anhydride pamoja na sodium chloride yule pale. Hiyo reaction inaja kujua mechanism, example zake ni hizi hapa chini. Ujue tu salt of carboxylic acid, alafu kireactisha na acid chloride au acid chloride unapata acid anhydride. But second, you can do condensation of 2 molecules of carboxylic acid except methanoic acid. So this condensation is done in the presence of conc sulfuric acid and in the presence of heat also. So this is the reaction of excess carboxylic acid with conc sulfuric acid in the presence of heat. We are releasing water molecules to get acid anhydride, and the reaction they are appearing like this. We have, for example, this ethanoic acid, we form ethanoic anhydride, and then you have the benzoic acid. The presence of conc sulfuric acid and heat, we get a benzoic anhydride like that way. Again, another reaction is the condensation of dicarboxylic acids. The dicarboxylic acids, they are compounds which have two carboxylic group. Let's say, for example, this is the buta 1,4 dioic acid. Buta 1,4 dioic acid. Na ukifanyia condensation, maana yake ni kwamba itatengeneza ring ambayo tayari pale hydroxyl mmoja atachukua hydrogen pale, atatoka, kwa maana kitabakia oxygen. So what happens hapo ni kwamba tuna CH2 C double oxygen hydroxyl, tuna CH2 C double oxygen hydroxyl. So tunafanya condensation in the presence of conc sulfuric acid, conc H2SO4 and heat. Takachokipata ni kwamba hydroxyl hapa atatoka na hydrogen moja, so we'll remain with this oxygen and there will be a bond formed here. So we'll be having CH2 bond CH2, tako tuna bond pale, bond kwa oxygen. Reduce the number of carbon atoms hapo, so it is CH2 then CH2. From there tako tuna carbon ile pale na tako na carbon ile pale chini. So carbon atakuwa mbondi kwa oxygen na yule mbondi kwa oxygen, lakini at the same time kwa mbondi kwenda kwenye oxygen ile pale. Naona. Kwa hiyo hii hapa itakuwa ni anhydride, manake this was butane 1,4 dioic acid. Hapa itakuwa dioic anhydride, kwenye hii hapa molecule itakuwa dioic anhydride. So butane 1,4 dioic acid itakuwa butane 1,4 dioic anhydride. Ni example tu. Propane 1,3 dioic acid itakuwa propane 1,3 dioic anhydride. Hizo ni katika preparation. Major 3 methods of preparation: reaction of the carboxylic acid salts pamoja na acid chloride, then tuna condensation of carboxylic acid na condensation of dioic acid or dicarboxylic acids. Katika chemical reactions of these acid anhydrides, first is the hydrolysis of acid anhydride with water. Kwa sababu acid anhydride itokana na condensation of 2 carboxylic acids. Kama acid anhydride itakuwa imetokana na 2 carboxylic acid, its hydrolysis with water will release carboxylic acid molecules. Kama imetokana na dioic acid, it release dioic molecule. Unaona, kwa mfano this acid anhydride is formed from the from the 1,4 butane 1,4 dioic acid. So hydrolyze with water utapata it's butane 1,4 dioic acid. Kwa hii manake ni butane 1,4 dioic anhydride. Hydrolyze na water utapata butane 1,4 dioic acid. Kwa hiyo hapa tunarudi kwenye product zile zile ambazo tulikuwa tumezipata kule mwanzo. Then pia tunayo huyo hapa ambaye ni ethanoic anhydride, utapata ethanoic acid. Benzoic anhydride utapata benzoic acid. Huyu hapa huyu ni propanoic anhydride, utapata propanoic acid. Kwa hiyo ndo hydrolysis, utapata zile carboxylic acid ambazo zilitokana na kutengenezwa huyo acid anhydride ambayo tunamsoma. Hiyo ni hydrolysis. Reaction ya pili ni reaction of acid anhydride with ammonia to form amide, au inaitwa ammonolysis reaction. Tuna reactisha acid anhydride with ammonia tunapata amide. Now one among the product here is amide, lakini product nyingine hii sio amide, unaona. So major concern ni hapa amide, ammonolysis reaction tunapata amide. Huyu mwingine maana yake tunamweka pembeni, lakini major concern ni amide ambayo tunakuwa tumeipata. So we will study this reaction also in the preparation of amides as one among the derivatives of carboxylic acid. But if it is applied, the ammonium salt is converted to amide. Manake this ammonium salt formed, it can be converted to amide. So the major product of this reaction, if it is applied, will be 2 molecules of amide and water. So for example, kwa vile ambazo zinakuwa zina dioic acid, manake the amino group itaenda ku attach kwenye both hydroxyl group, and then you will form a diamide molecule like this one. It has 2 amino groups. And then reaction of acid anhydride with primary amine yani zenye R, then imeji attach pale amino group. Let's see what is the product. Kwa ukireactisha acid anhydride with the primary amine, unakuja kupata compound hapa ambaye nitrogen ile pale, yani compound inajikata. Huyu hapa anakuja kujiattach kwenye ile carbon, na huyu mwingine anaenda kutengeneza carboxylic acid. So unaweza kuobserve hicho ambacho kinakuwa kinatokea hapo. Kama hapa compound itajikata, huyu anaenda kutengeneza benzoic acid, lakini yule pale anaenda kujiattach pale. So major concern ni product ambaye anakuwa ni variant, acha na ile carboxylic acid ambayo tayari tumemzoea. Toka hapo D kuna reaction of acid anhydride with alcohol or phenol. When acid anhydride is treated or reacted with alcohol or phenol, ester is formed. Tukitreat au tukireactisha na alcohol or phenol na form ester. Kwa hiyo inajaribu kufanana na esterification reaction, lakini actually it's not esterification, kwa sababu esterification is between carboxylic acid and alcohol. This is not between carboxylic acid and alcohol. Lakini from there tuna hizo reaction mbalimbali nadhani naziona hapo, reaction with alcohol and reaction with phenol and their corresponding product, how they are formed. You can see this hydroxyl, then tunakuwa tuna hii hapa, that means pale huyu anaenda kujiattach pale kwenye hydroxyl, then tuna form pia carboxylic acid molecule. Tuna reaction of acid anhydride, reduction reaction. It can be done by either using the weak or the strong reducing agent. When acid anhydride, they are treated with the reducing agent like lithium aluminum tetrahydride, or hydrogen in the presence of palladium catalyst. Hydrogen in the presence of palladium catalyst, alcohol product is formed. You can see this reaction here. We have the acid anhydride, then you have lithium aluminum tetrahydride, and hydrogen in the presence of palladium catalyst, we get alcohol. We have several examples of this reaction in this next page, ambayo katika hii next page unaweza kuona tunakuwa tuna several examples za how reaction ambao wana form product kama hiyo hapo. Reaction yetu kwanza ni hapa na acid anhydride hiyo, ambayo acid anhydride yaliaktishwa na hydrogen depends on vanadium catalyst, napata alcohol molecules wale pale wawili, unaona. Pia nyingine hizo hapo unaweza kaziona hizo reaction mwenyewe jinsi ambavyo zinaenda kutengeneza corresponding alcohols. Friedel-Crafts acylation reaction. This is the reaction of acid and anhydride ambayo inaweza ika react na benzene, na kwa react na benzene itatupa product fulani. When acid and anhydride is reacted with benzene under the presence of Lewis acid, aromatic ketone is formed. For example, this is an acid anhydride is reacted with benzene, then you form an aromatic ketone like this one. Also tumeonyesha aliphatic acid anhydride react na benzene tuna form aromatic ketone kama vile pale. Aromatic ketone, that means it was one among its R group which is aromatic. So one of the R group can be aliphatic and then another R group is aromatic. In terms of the physical properties of acid anhydride, the lower members of acid anhydride derivatives are derived from mono carboxylic acids, usually less than carbon ya 13. They are colorless liquids. The higher members are aromatic acid anhydride. They are solids due to the increase in the strength of intermolecular forces. So higher member they are solid, lower member they are colorless liquid. Acid anhydride do not form hydrogen bonding, haziwezi form hydrogen bonding kwa sababu hakuna oxygen iliyo bondi moja kwa moja na hakuna hydrogen iliyo bondi moja kwa moja na oxygen. So due to lack of hydrogen atom attached to the electronegative oxygen atom, hakuna hydrogen iliyo attached kwenye electronegative oxygen iliyo attached kwa carbon too, but their boiling points are higher than those of the apparent acid due to the higher strength of intermolecular force of attraction that exists in these molecules, such as the boiling point of acetic anhydride is higher than that of acetic acid. Kwa haina hydrogen bond, lakini kwa sababu ya high molecular mass inakuwa na stronger van der Waals force of attraction, hence higher boiling point. So higher members are insoluble in water, while lower members they dissolve in water to yield carboxylic acids. The acid anhydrides have unpleasant odor. Kwa hiyo unpleasant odor ni harufu nzuri ndio inakuwa unpleasant, ila tukisema pungent smell ndio inayoumiza pua. So in the coming session we discuss about esters. Our derivative watu discuss sana, ni hivyo tu, unahitaji ujue few details our derivatives. Kutoka hapo kishajua hizo few details tunakuwa tunapita derivatives yao, sio kwamba ndio unatakiwa ujue sana kama ambavyo tunamsoma carboxylic mwenyewe. So let's meet in the coming session.